Hello friends, welcome back. In today's lecture, I am Dr. Milind Meshram, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry, KTHM College, Nashik. In the last lecture, we have seen the carbon-carbon disconnections, which involves the malonate chemistry. So we have disconnected the CP bond, that is organophosphorus bond. So which leads to the two synthons. One of the synthon was diol. So diol can be converted into malonate ester. So we have seen the how we can generate this oxygen containing functional group. Okay, so these carbonyl compounds are very important functional group. So these carbonyl compounds, for example, aldehyde, ketones, ester, and acid. These carbonyl compounds can be converted into each other by employing reduction, oxidation, and can be converted into other functional groups by using substitutions. Okay, so these carbonyl functional groups are very important. So in the retrosynthetic analysis, so one of the we have seen four guidelines so far. So fifth guideline is we need to convert the oxygen based functional group to facilitate the carbon-carbon disconnection. So our next guideline would be convert the oxygen based functional group to facilitate the carbon-carbon disconnections. So let us have this guideline. I guideline 5, convert oxygen based functional group to facilitate a carbon-carbon disconnection. Okay. So this is our fifth guideline. Convert the oxygen-based functional group to facilitate the carbon-carbon disconnection. Okay. So in when you do the retrosynthetic analysis and our target molecule doesn't have the carbonyl compound, so if in case, what would be the means possible way if our target molecule is having hydroxyl compound, which can be converted into the hydroxyl compound converted into carbonyl compounds. So what would be the possible way? Okay, so in this regard we will see the example. So for example, suppose this is our target molecule. Okay, so this is lilac perfume. Okay, so when you look at this molecule, target molecule, so you will spot this alcohol. Okay, So it's a obvious disconnection next to the alcohol. Okay, next to the carbon, next to the carbon. So let us put this retrosynthetic arrow, and when you break this bond, this 1 and 1 carbon carbon disconnection. Carbon carbon disconnection. Okay, carbon carbon disconnection. So we would generate. So naturally this carbon is having positive, partial positive charge, and this would have partial negative charge. So negative, and this positive charge. Okay. So these are our synthons. Alright. So this is the 1-1 carbon-carbon disconnections. Why it is so 1-1 carbon-carbon disconnection? Because the bond which is disconnecting, it is next to this next to this carbon, and this alcohol hydroxyl group present at this carbon, and this disconnection next to this carbon. So that is 1-1 carbon-carbon disconnection. Okay. So when you disconnect this bond, so we could get this to synthon, and this 1-1 carbon-carbon disconnection relied on the carbon electrophile with carbon nucleophilic functional group. Alternatively, this carbon nucleophile reagent, for example, Grignard reagent. Okay. So when you disconnect such kind of bond adjacent to this alcohol, this hydroxyl group adjacent to this carbon, when you cleave this bond, so we could get this 2 synthon. Okay. So when you have this carbon is having negative charge, so let us translate this synthon. So it could be Grignard reagent. Okay, this is the Grignard reagent, and so this synthon can be translated to carbonyl compound. Okay, this is acetone. So this disconnection is so simple. So when you look at this molecule and you will observe this hydroxyl group, so it's a obvious disconnection. You can cleave this bond, 1-1 carbon-carbon disconnection. So we could get this to synthon, and they can be converted into their chemical equivalents. So these are the chemical equivalent. Okay. So this lilac perfume was made by using benzyl chloride. Okay. So let us have its forward synthesis. So this lilac perfume was made by using benzyl chloride. Okay. So we have this benzyl chloride. When you treat with magnesium in the presence of diethyl ether, it gives this phenyl magnesium chloride. And next, treatment with acetone, okay, followed by acid hydrolysis will give this target molecule. Okay. So this is how this molecule was made. So let us have the another example. Retrosynthetic analysis for fruity peony perfume. So this perfume is having peony fruity like odor and could be disconnected in three ways. So let us have structure. Okay. So we have, this is the target molecule. So we have three ways. There are three possible. There are three possible disconnection. Okay. There are three possible disconnection in this molecule. So when you disconnect, let us put these arrows first. When you break this bond, when you cleave this bond, let us say this is A disconnection, carbon carbon, that is, as I said before, one carbon carbon disconnection. Let us say this is A disconnection. So we could get is 2 synthol. So this carbon will have negative charge and this carbon will have positive charge and this synthol. Okay. So let us translate. So this could be this this ketone. Okay. So another disconnection could be this one. Let us say this is B. Again, one carbon disconnection. Let's say B disconnection. So we would generate this will have positive charge, and this will have negative charge. Okay, isn't it? Positive charge, and this will have negative. So let us translate these reagents, this synthon into their respective chemical equivalents. So this will be ketone, and this ethyl magnesium bromide. Okay, these are the chemical equivalents. So let us have this now final one, C disconnection. So let us put 1 carbon disconnection. Let us say C disconnection. So when we disconnect this bond, so we will get this. This will have positive charge, and other is methyl negative. So methyl negative, so it can be translated into methyl magnesium bromide, and this translates to this ketone. Okay. So there are three possible ways to disconnect this molecule. So which one is the better route? Okay. So when you disconnect this bond, let's say A cleavage, so we would get this 2 synthon. Okay. So synthon can be converted into their chemical equivalents. Okay. So this Grignard reagent, okay, and this carbonyl compound ketone. Next disconnection, when you disconnect this bond, so we would get this ethyl magnesium bromide and this ketone. Okay, and this ketone can be made by using aldol condensation. Okay, aldol condensation of benzyl lead and acetone. So this is not expensive. So this route is quite good. Okay, this route is better than other routes, because in other routes there are expensive chemicals. Okay, so in the route in this route C, we would get this methyl magnesium bromide and this ketone. Okay, so let us have synthesis. So when we cleave this bond, so we will get this. Okay, and this ethyl magnesium bromide. So we have translated this ketone. So when you do this HCl for this, like this, and then you break the bond, carbon carbon double bond, so we will get this benzaldehyde plus acetone. So this is the route for this particular disconnection. Okay. So this ketone can be made by using this aldol condensation of this benzaldehyde and acetone. So let us have its forward synthesis. Okay. When you treat this ketone with ethyl magnesium bromide, okay, in ether, we can get this tertiary alcohol. Okay. So this is how we can use this 1,1 carbon carbon disconnection. Okay. So we have used the oxygen base functional group in the target molecule. Okay. This is how we can generate this tertiary alcohol by using the 1,1 carbon carbon disconnections. Okay. So in the next lecture we will see more problem based on this carbon carbon disconnection. Thank you.